Hey, Solo Leveling fans, this is Chris Bolts coming in with another Solo Leveling video. Man, the talk about this show will not die down, and I think it's going to only intensify as we get closer and closer to 2028, when most people think that is when the next season comes out. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but the talk is still of the town, and I have some interesting news that might lend some more credence to that. But before I get into the content, do make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And if you watch this video towards the end, I really appreciate your support. Now, the first article that we're looking at right here is from Screen Rant. There's going to be two articles here from Screen Rant. Solo Leveling is anime's new big hit, and one quote from the show's team proves it's even bigger than fans think. Yeah, this is a quote from the producers. As animation producers, we don't know if we'll ever encounter another project with the same scale and impact as Solo Leveling. It's a rare kind of series. This has been a truly special experience in our careers. That's coming from the producers, Sota Furuhashi and Atsushi Kaneko. And I think that was from that Reddit Ask Me Anything that was back a few weeks ago. They did a panel discussion where Atsushi Kaneko was saying, hey, if you guys really want Solo Leveling Season 3, we need that Genki Dama, aka Spirit Bomb type energy to go ahead and bring that up here. And to that end, just so I can plug myself, I did go ahead and create a change.org petition, which is currently at 13 supporters. It's been growing over time. I'm gonna keep this open as long as I possibly can. If you guys can go over there and just simply click on the link in the description and let Crunchyroll know, Sony, A1 Studio, and all of them know that, hey, we really do want a Solo Leveling Season 3. I greatly appreciate it. More on that in just a bit here. And so yes, this show has made inroads into the American culture, the Japanese culture, and it's not showing up anytime soon. In fact, it has snagged a very huge honor for itself. It is going to be included in the highly coveted Best Anime Series category at the 2025 HCA Astra TV Awards. So that's a major milestone for Solo Leveling. So that's even more push for a season 3 in my view. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the second Screen Rant article here. There's more coming. Crunchyroll teases Solo Leveling's return as season 3 fervor intensifies. Now this is also from when the Crunchyroll's head of theatrical and distribution, Mitchell Berger, was talking at the Cannes Film Festival, and this was an interview that was at Deadline, which by itself has some interesting tidbits about anime in general. But here's what he had to say. We just concluded season 2, which did really well for us. So I'm sure there will be. Let me get that out of here. I'm letting my computer let me know that I got stuff going on. Let me start that over. We just concluded season 2, which did really well for us. So I'm sure there will be more content in the future. We're not sure exactly when, but it will be here and fans will continue to see the story. Now that is some news right there. This guy is way up there with the I don't know if he's a C-suite executive, but definitely someone that's a head of theatrical and distribution. He definitely has the pulse of what's going on within Crunchyroll, what's going on within Sony and A1 Studios and Aniplex. So that right there is just wow. It's not a confirmation of season 3, but it is a confirmation that we might get some additional stories. Now, what that means, who knows exactly what that means. It may mean that there is going to be a season 3. It may also mean that we might get some independent projects. Right, not independent, that's the wrong word. We might get some side character projects. One of the games that I really like to play, and I hope you guys also like to play it as well, is Solo Leveling Arise. And within there is a really good story for Thomas Andre. Thomas Andre is considered America's top hunter. He's called a national level hunter, and he teams up with some other national level hunters from around the world, Christopher Reed, Lu Xingjiang, and a couple of others to take on this giant dragon, which wreaked havoc across the west coast of the United States, killing multiple hunters. So that actually would be something that I would be interested in watching. So maybe there might be some type of projects like that. Who knows? Right here, his words suggest that although the timing is still uncertain, plans for more episodes are already in motion. That seems the most logical conclusion, is that we're going to get another season, but we just have to wait and see. And now I like the reasoning right here from Screen Rant. Additionally, the phrasing, quote, "there will be more content in the future," implies that Crunchyroll may be looking beyond just a third season. Exactly. That's exactly what I just said. There could be movie spinoffs or even special episodes. I would welcome all of that. As the anime industry becomes more globally competitive, franchises with international appeal like this one often offer streaming platforms a chance to build lasting legacies. Exactly. This is we obviously know that after Sung Jin-woo's adventures, his son takes over, I think, in Solo Leveling Ragnarok. So there's already that too. There's all kinds of things that can be done in here, and even within the game itself, where in Solo Leveling Arise, they could take that in different places. Recently, they just, for their 1-year anniversary, they introduced a alternate version of Cha Hien, who is water based as opposed to light based. If you guys are familiar with the game. So there's even the chance that you might get alternate universe versions of these characters. And Solo Leveling's momentum is not slowing down. That is exactly correct. And in fact, it is within the cultural zeitgeist. As I mentioned before, it's got the 2025 HCA Astra TV Awards that it's going to be getting. It's a Korean webtoon that turned anime. It's proving to be influential not just in Japan or South Korea, but also in America. The Crunchyroll, let me pull that up right here. The Crunchyroll awards are getting ready to pop off as well, and that show has actually taken off and grabbed numerous at least nominations for multiple categories. Me personally, I didn't nominate that many or anything like that, but it's going to be considered for anime of the year. It's going to be considered for what else we got here? Nope, it won't be continuing series or anything like that. It'll be considered for best new series. It'll be considered for best animation. It'll be considered for. I was kind of surprised that it's not going for character design or anything like that, or even for director. Man, I thought the director. I don't think Atsushi Kaneko is a director, but he might be the director. But he definitely did a good job on that one. There's many of them where it's not even being considered or anything like that. I thought it would be considered for more. Definitely right here for best action, and it should be considered an isekai. It's considered a reverse isekai, which I'm surprised that it's not being put off in there. So it still is going to be considered for a lot of different characters. Sung Jin-woo for best main character. So it's got a lot that it's going to be getting here in regards to the Crunchyroll Animation Awards and whatnot. So I'm going to be live streaming that as well on the 25th. So if you guys want to tune in with me while I go ahead and look at that and provide my analysis on the various different types of categories and awards and people that'll be presenting, make sure you tune in with me right there. But yes, so that's it right there, man. The head of theatrical and distribution, Mitchell Berger, coming out and saying, hey, there's going to be more content in the future. and just keep your eyes peeled on there. So as that news comes in, I will make sure to deliver that to you guys. So what do you guys think about that? Are you guys excited for what the head of theatrical and distribution, Mitchell Berger, said in regards to the future of solo leveling? Jump down in the comments and let me know. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that good stuff helps me out. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, I really do appreciate your support. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys take it easy.